What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lucky. I'm back with another one. Listen, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about why, as a man, you must keep your options open when you're dealing with women. Now, hold on. Before you jump to conclusions, you're gonna be thinking like I'm talking about you should keep your options open as far as dealing with other women, right? So you got one woman right here, you got your main girl, you got your wife or whatever, and then you want to keep your options open. So you always want to have something on the side. That is 100% absolutely what I'm not talking about. Okay. The option that I'm talking about, guys, when I'm referring to keeping your options open when you're in a relationship is your money. Let me break this down to you guys, okay? Your money is your way out. A lot of y'all guys get in relationships with women and you get so tied up financially with that woman that when things start to go bad, you don't have a way out. A lot of y'all guys are staying in very bad, unhealthy relationships with women simply because of what it is that you have to lose financially because of what it is that y'all have built together. See, you cannot sustain a life or a lifestyle without her contribution financially, or you don't have any excess funds so that in case you need to get out, you can take care of those finances over there as well as your new situation until you're all the way out of that situation. Whatever the case may be, a lot of you guys are staying in relationships simply because you can't afford to get out. Now here's the thing, guys. Do you really want to get out? How bad do you want to get out? Because I'm gonna tell you, and I know I've been there before. Okay, there's no money, there's no amount of money that could make me stay. Now for me, I've had money and I have not had money. I've had plenty money and I've been dead broke. I'm not afraid to start over from scratch with $0 and just trying to figure it out. If I built it before, I can build it again. So for me, finances is never an issue. Even if I'm on zero, even if I'm on zero, I'ma figure it out. Now, the one thing about me is I've always had an income. So at worst, I got 2 weeks to go before I get some more money. So I have never not had an income. However, I have never not had the ability to make money. I don't care what it is. I'll go work for pennies on the dollar. I'll do gig work, day labor, whatever I got to do. You know what I'm saying? To put myself in a situation where I'm not dependent upon anybody else. Listen, when I was young, I couldn't wait to get out the house. I told my moms and my pops, like, yo, I can't wait to get out the house. And therefore, I've always had a way to make money. I've always DJ'd, where I made money on the weekends and stacked my money. I've always had a source of income, guys. That income is my option when it comes to situations that I do not want to be in. Most of you guys are in relationships with women that you just can't afford to get out of because your money is tied up in her or in that relationship in some way, shape, or form. Look, you done got comfortable in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? You may be paying the rent or maybe y'all doing the 50-50 thing and all of that, and you had money left over after the 50-50 split. You went out and bought a car. Now you got a big car note. You got credit card bills. And now you're used to living this lifestyle that your lifestyle that you live is dependent upon her money going into the pot as well. And so now you're looking at a situation where, like, I don't want to get out of this lifestyle, or I don't want to have to give up my car, or I don't want to have to give up skipping, you know what I'm saying, some good meals and stuff like that. You might need to start intermittent fasting or something like that, man, because you're going to lose some money, but you're scared to lose the money. And so you're going to put up with the woman simply so that you can continue to live the lifestyle that you live. And I'm going to tell you something right now. That's not the way to go at all. What's going to happen is you may continue to live the lifestyle, but you're not going to be in peace. And I'm telling you now, peace is priceless. There's no amount of money, there's no price tag that you can put on peace. It's priceless. But a lot of you guys will never have peace in your life simply because you do not have money in your life. Money keeps your options open. And you must understand this. For the guys out there that have a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying? And you know that, yo, listen, I can get up out of this situation in a blink of an eye. You know what I'm saying? In the snap of a finger. I can get up. That was a weak snap. But y'all know what I'm saying. I can get up out of this situation with no problem. Let me explain something to you. When a woman knows that financially you are in some way, shape, or form dependent on her, not that you're not working and you're not contributing to the bills, but she knows that your financial situation will be much worse if you leave and get up out of there, and she knows that you're not willing to do that, she has no reason to do better. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, if she knows you can't go nowhere, then you getting up and leaving is not a threat. Okay? You have to understand that a lot of times people's behavior towards you is based on the consequences and repercussions that's going to follow their bad behavior. But if you can't put a consequence or a repercussion on her, then there's no reason for her to do better if she's not doing what it is that she's supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of women, they know your situation. They know your finances is bad. They know that you can't get up and go anywhere. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all right now, keep your options open when you're dealing with women, and your option is your ability to leave the relationship. That is your option, but you have to have money in order to do that. If you're afraid to not have money, you don't have the ability to go nowhere. If you do not have money stacked on the side where, look, I can get out of here in a day or two, have my own place in a week or two, or whatever the case may be, then you're going to be on the losing side all day, every day. Guys, when you're dealing with women, you must keep your options open. I'm telling you, your money is your power. See, your money is not what you're going to use to try to manipulate a woman or try to control a woman or get a woman to do whatever. Nah, when a woman knows, let me explain something to you. When a woman knows that you will get up and leave, when a woman knows that you have the ability to get up and leave, when a woman knows that you are not scared to get up and leave, if that woman really wants to be with you, you understand what I'm saying? If she really wants to be with you, she ain't gonna play no games, because she know you ain't gonna play no games. Her behavior is going to be different. People move based on their consequences and repercussions of their actions. And if you can't do nothing, she has no reason to do better. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Now listen, guys, get your money right. Stop putting everything that you have into the relationship or into the woman. You need you something for you. Listen, I know a lot of married men, and when I ask these guys, man, you know, what do you do for yourself? Oh, what's the last thing you did for yourself? Well, you know, this ain't man, some of these married men out here, men married or in relationships or whatever, some of you guys don't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, yet you go to work all day, every day, work hard, bring home the bacon, but you ain't got nothing for yourself. Man, listen, you ain't got no backup plan. You ain't got no get out of Dodge plan. A lot of y'all are just sitting in terrible relationships simply because you don't have an option, because your money is tied up or you just ain't got the money. And if your money is tied up, you ain't got the money unless you're scared to lose it all. And a lot of you guys aren't afraid to lose it all and start back over. Let me tell you something. If you did it once, you can do it twice. Never be afraid to start over. Never be afraid to walk away from a woman, because at the end of the day, that's the only power that you have, is to walk away from her. And you need a tool for that. And the tool is your money. However, a lot of you guys do not have money. Listen, guys, when you mess your money up, you mess up your option to leave. You're stuck like Chuck. You ain't got a buck. Guys, listen to me and listen to me very well. Keep your options open when you're dealing with women. And you must understand that your option when you're dealing with women is your money. Okay? I'm not saying keep other women. What I'm saying is keep money. That's your option to get up out of here. Get your own place. Get whatever it is that you got to do. Your money. See, listen, when she know you got money, her behavior is going to be different. Plain and simple. A lot of women don't even like to deal with men that have money simply because they know that a man with money, if he's a strong man. Now, some of you guys got money and y'all still, y'all don't know, y'all. Some guys got money and just won't leave because I don't know, you just weak when it comes to women. But a lot of you guys are some dudes that you could really get up out of there. But because of the finances, it's like, yo, you stuck. You know what I'm saying? Or you got some type of obligation that you got to meet or some type of financial something that got you locked in. Never ever be afraid to walk away from it all, man. That's all I'm telling you. If you don't have the power or the ability to walk away, I mean, then you just ain't got no power and you ain't got no options, period. Make sure, guys, make sure you always got something stacked just in case you have to get out of a bad relationship. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good.